welcome to your Ripon College Redhawks Overwatch match of the evening. It is I, your volunteer assistant coach, Patrick McConnell, joined tonight by
Coach Sauter.
There we go. And once again, we've monkeyed with the audio setup. So hopefully it's doing good. We'll see. I fired up voice meter and coach walked in and saw it and said, "Really? You doing this again?"
Hey, he's got it dialed in. I'll tell you that.
Hey, yeah, we both have game audio in our ears. We can hear each other, so that that's working well. The only thing I can't figure out, and this is just going to be a thing, I just don't have any way to deal with it right now. Is that we're sitting close enough that his mic picks me up and my mic picks him up. So you're going to get a little bit of double on that, but it's not that bad.
Yep. And sometimes I'll slide out of the screen as I do from time to time anyway, so maybe help with the audio.
There you go.
Looking forward to our match tonight against WLC. They are a strong program. They've got some really good feeder schools that a lot of high schools tend to go into WLC, so they've been building up a strong base for quite a few years now. And our CFO is married to the athletic director.
Right? Correct. Yes.
Correct. Yeah. Yep. So nice little rivalry at home, a house divided, if you will, I'm sure this evening.
I like how you're lining up Redhawks versus Warriors.
Yep.
Like it's Packers versus Bears.
Yep. This is it. Everyone knows. So yeah, that should be an interesting conversation for the two of them after the match is over. And last night we came off a big win in Smash, which was awesome. Beating UW Green Bay, that bumped us to ranked 4 or 4th ranked team in the state. And it's looking like we'll likely have UW Stout next week as they won their match against MSOE. Also, both of those programs are pretty solid. So likely we'll play against Stout next week, but that is to be determined. And there's a current match going on between UW Whitewater and UW Milwaukee for Smash, and the winner of that will also those are the last 2 undefeated teams in our conference for Smash, so that'll kind of figure out who the top dog is, if you will, going into regionals.
Nothing reported. Still in progress.
Okay, yeah, still not sure.
Suppose we could pull up the...
Yeah, and then sometimes I pop into Discord and see what I asked earlier about Smash, about that match, and just finished up, should be submitting results. So the match between UW Whitewater and UWM just finished about 40 minutes ago. There's some main results that we can't see on our end. So I asked in the chat who won because I'm dying to know. My guess is going to be UWM. That's going to be my guess.
I was going to.
Yep. UW Whitewater is a great program too, so I'm sure it was a close fought battle. My hesitation was that CRB was not checked in right away. He was the only one that was not checked in for their match. I was like, oh, CRB's not playing. And then I saw that he was checked in, so I said, okay, it might be a little bit different. And in our lobby...
Yeah, they're working on it.
Okay.
WLC is on their way. Yeah, because she's not on that one. Biskies. Just trying to connect our opponents with our title captains to get in lobby.
They were in there, but then they left. And Nago Bondo is our captain that we should be communicating with. I'll go ask Madison.
Oh, I had just messaged
Okay.
her.
All right, so it is 7:15, and it looks like some communications. Really glad we have a glass wall.
Same. Now I just wish we had soft things to throw at it. Gang. I could have done this. I didn't think about that. Oh, there they are. They all just loaded in.
All right.
I was about to say something and then poof. Makes my life easier. I like it. All right. So tonight we will be because we have time. Coach and I have inverse colorways hats basically. So like he's got dark on the back, I've got light on the back, yada yada. Coach's looks nicer than mine. I have been wearing mine like nonstop for a while now. So
Well, part of your job is running out in the rain and fixing things when it's pouring rain outside. I am always under shelter. So, yeah.
not wrong. I was very happy to have this week be like, do I need to go on the roof of the Wilmore and mess with the Wi-Fi antenna for the baseball and softball diamonds? And one of my coworkers went, I did that a month ago. I'm like, oh, thank God. The weather sucks.
And then I also see that Dre popped in. Dre, nice to see you. Dre's one of our recruits coming here next year. Very interested in broadcasting and casting for us. So likely, yep, this will be your seat, Dre. Just keeping it warm for you. And looking forward to having you here with us on campus in the fall. So we also, Dre, I don't know if you're aware, but we do have Accepted Student Day coming up tomorrow. So if you want to pop in, see some of your future classmates, please do. We'll have a booth set up for esports, even though you've already seen our space. We'll have a nice little table up there. So come and say hi if you're in the area. Last minute notice. Starts at what, 10, I think? 10,
I think check-in's at 9.
9. Okay.
You had the schedule up, I realized. Yep. I was looking at it earlier today too. I'm like, oh God. Oh no, it is 10.
Yeah,
you're right.
Okay.
Yeah, check-in's at 10 at Evans. Audio issues. What you mean, Mama Biscuits?
Is it a carryover?
Uh-oh. Find out. We've got delay, so I need to type in the chat. Otherwise, it's gonna be a while till we get an answer. Yeah, Dre, 10 a.m. at Evans for check-in. If you want to get in, there is still registration at ripon.edu/admission/visit/admitted-student-day. That's a lot, and I apologize. Also, before getting here, I need you to brush up on as much audio engineering as possible. Thank you.
Huh.
Can't hear you guys. Oh, well, I bet you can hear us right now. It's because of that. There we go. I bet we've been jibber jabbering away and no audio's come through while on the Overwatch screen because I forgot to put the thing in. See, Coach was right. He's like, you're going back to that voice meter.
No, all good. Awesome.
Thank you, Dre.
Yeah. So, Dre, as we were saying, that you might have been able to hear us if you had superpowers, but yeah, we're super excited to have you on campus next year. Dre's coming here for streaming, and well, come here for broadcasting, and then streaming with us. So keeping my seat warm for you next year, Dre. Really excited for you to come in here and work with Coach on streaming. And we do have Admitted Student Day coming up tomorrow at 10 a.m. So if you want to pop in and check out some of your future classmates, please do. But we're going to dive into the match here as...
Yep. And I'm going to be in control of the camera because that's the thing. Oh, look where we are. It's our favorite Hongaday Junior Memorial Seaside Cliff View and Fall to Your Death. Anyways, this is going to be our capture point on this map in this room right here, and it's so much fun to get to. But first, you have to make your way through the streets from either side. We're going to be seeing your Ripon College Redhawks coming in from the left here, and I realized because Dre's in Alabama. That's a long drive for tomorrow. Sorry, dude.
If you leave now, you can get here.
Yeah, right. So we forgot to redo our intros here real quick, so I'm going to nail it out real fast. Title Captain Pagaday Jr. along with Co-Captain Biskies are going to be coming in with Premier Rank Ruby and Cheese 1107, facing off against WLC Warriors Snackobando, Rush, Crimson Killa, Sun, and Squidgy. I really like that name. Squidgy, great choice. Love it very much. And they are in and at it. We've got Snake, or Snack. I'm going to shorten it to Snack. is running a diva for tank. Our tank is premier rank. He's in currently as Sigma. And then we've got Cheese and Biskies running support with Mizuki and a Mercy. Looks like we've got a Juno and... I don't know all my character names. Sun, I believe, is the other support. And I'm sorry, I just don't know what that character's name is. And then they've got Winston tank now instead of Diva, and then Squidgy and Rush are working their DPS. Our DPS are Pongade Jr. as a Genji, and Ruby is playing, who's that, Emery? I believe that's Emery.
Yeah, I'm not well versed with these characters.
Yeah, it gets rough sometimes. There's like 72 of them, so it's... And there's another one coming out in a week. So, that's cool.
Yeah.
We did have a weird thing during the warm-up matches. Cheese, who's playing Mizuki, like I said, and Ruby on Emery. Cheese all of a sudden had Emery's character portrait instead of Mizuki's.
Huh.
And it was really weird. Yeah. And then his keyboard started doing all sorts of weird stuff, and yeah, it was interesting. I never noticed the cruise ship going by. I'm pretty sure anyone playing this game never noticed the cruise ship going by. You're a little busy. But thanks, Blizzard. That's cool. Snacks hanging out up on top. Pongade finds him out and gets him off point. 59% captured on Red Hawks and only 15 to WLC Warriors. I'm going to try and... back over here. That was... Yep, that was Pongade's ult going out. He caught 2. Full wipe on WLC. And we are holding at 80 and counting right now. Looking good. This is, I'm not going to lie, this is a control point I never like seeing come up on this map because it's always been... Well, originally it was a little difficult for us, but doing well tonight. Let's see. Crimson Killa plus Snack got Biskies. Sun managed to drop Pongade. I see another ult is out. I'm gonna try and slide over here to the door. There we go. Oof. Yeah, when I was sick the other week, you had to do all the camera flying.
Yeah, that was wild. Yeah, I can do it in some games, but it's very difficult that you can't go through buildings,
Yep.
and you have to be very exact. Like you can't even be slightly off.
Yeah.
In order to go through doorways, you have to be dead center. And
Yep, I have caught the geometry quite a few times.
yeah.
All right, WLC Warriors are on point and guarding. A little bit of a split here. I guess we're going... Crimson Killa is just trying to get a bead through the alleyway there.
Yep. And we got an ult up for Biskies. Could be a strong play here by your Red Hawks.
Big push is needed right now. There
Nice.
goes Snack. Squidgy's low. Ooh, big ult, though, from Rush with the Reaper. Manages to fend off our Red Hawks for a moment. They're going to regroup back over at the... Not that ship. That ship. There we go. Too many ships. They're going to come back through. Reaper hanging out up top.
We've got
Winston and the Reaper. Biskies pretty far forward, ends up getting dropped. We are in overtime. Red Hawks have touched grass and are contesting. Whoever clears out and holds, we need Red Hawk on point. There we go, Ruby, good job. And we are going to be out of time. 1 point up for WLC Warriors.
Yep. That was close.
It was.
That was really close. That was a much stronger performance by us on that map and on that point.
I agree. Going to... Ooh, where am I? Find our... Did they get all checked in? Oh, we didn't get all checked in. I apologize. Ugh. There we go. Ooh, not that one. Game 1. Point 1. There we go. Update our overlays. For a moment. All right. And we're not going to be seeing the Spartan pit tonight. Oh, actually, no, we will if Redhawks win this control point. Apologies. We will see the Spartan pit tonight. Snack's got the hamster ball of doom and is going for the back line instantly. We're going to be fighting over this little temple over here for a moment. No one. Anybody see him? Nope. Now we do. Big item on our list during practice here for this last week has been target priority and confirmation on kills. So this is trying to put the work into action here this evening. Dre said even if I left now, I wouldn't make it. Plus, I'm here with my entire family, all 6 of us. Stay with family, Dre.
Stay, Dre. Yep. You'll have plenty of time with us next year.
Plenty of time. You're going to be absolutely sick of us. No, I'm kidding. You're not going to be sick of us. You're going to be going, I should have done this. I wish I could have done this earlier. There's that cruise ship again. I didn't know it was all over this island. Okay. We've got Rush trying to flank in, gets pushed back. Snack is hero swapped again, but is down thanks to Hongade and Biskies. But Biskies did get dropped before that. Angle here. We are at 40% and climbing, but WLC is getting some capture on the point. Redhawks need to get back on point and clear them out. Working on it. Sun is down. Squidgy took premier rank. Snack in again. Point is contested. WLC almost captured. And Snack's going to bring it back for WLC, or I should say take it for the first time for WLC. Redhawks need to concentrate fire, remove the supports and the tank. DPS shouldn't be hard to clear out after that. It's kind of the main tactic in this is the target priority and figuring out the order of operations for how you're going to clear everybody out. So, and not there's not a lot I can talk to about the countering of certain characters with our lineup. It's from what I've seen, there are some hard counters to a couple of the lineups, but honestly, it feels like if you're just really good with one of the characters, a counter doesn't super matter. Pongade, Premier Rank, and Biskies all carrying ults. Hoping to see them drop pretty soon. They are making their left side push. WLC on the right. Snack is taking a beating, but has not been confirmed. Rush is working that top. See if Pongade goes after Rush. Whose was that? Was that Rush's? That was Rush's. So Rush clears out Ruby, but Squidgy gets Pongade. 62 to 70 on capture right now. Redhawks trying to get the point back. Getting pushed out pretty successfully by WLC. Sun takes Biskies, Rush takes Premier Rank. And they will be back in a few seconds. There they are. We are coming up on 90% WLC. We're going to get Red Hawk in to touch grass. Expect Pongade to move down. Touched just before it got taken out. Overtime in effect. No contention on the point. Game 1 will go to WLC.
Mom Biskies, yes, Madison's brother was in here last night. Had the opportunity to meet him. Very nice young man. I'd love to see them both here in the future. I know he's going to his junior year, I believe, or he's a junior, going to be a senior, I think. But would love to have the whole fam come on up and spend some time in Ripon from time to time. But it was very nice to meet him. Very cool to see Madison and him get along so well. Not so much the case with my sister and I, but that's a different story for a different day. And
Wow.
It's loves. There's loves, just tough loves, and it's pretty stubborn tough love. So it's anyway awesome to see brother and sister get along. Always good. So we are moving into the next phase here.
Yep.
Title captain communicating with the other.
They are working on it. I'm going to throw up another screen here, but I'm pretty sure I need to add in an audio, so give me just a moment. There we go. Now you can hear me. Oh, and our match progress broke. Why?
And going back to Smash competition in the WEC, UWM did defeat, or UWM defeated UW Whitewater, so UWM will maintain their first position, and I'm guessing
so that doesn't change then.
I don't think it will change
Whitewater
anything.
was second. Yeah.
Yep.
So, yeah. So 1-2.
So top 5. I'm not gonna do the top 5. I know the top 4. Top 4 for Smash will be UWM, UW Whitewater, UW Stout, Ripon, and then I want to say MSOE, but no.
River Falls.
Oh, University of Wisconsin River Falls.
I'm gonna refresh this just to make sure though. Let's just double check.
Yep.
Yeah. UWM, Whitewater, Stout, us, River Falls. University of Wisconsin River Falls actually really hitting it on all sports this year. They took Division III champion for football. In the fall, they took Division III champion for women's hockey.
Yep.
Just like a couple weeks ago. So yeah, they are really throwing it into every sport they can and doing well. So like to see it. We are pretty close to our next game here.
And we have a pretty strong regional for Smash. We've got Ripon, UW Green Bay, and Lakeland all in the top 10.
Mm-hmm.
So the only other team that's missing from that would be Lawrence.
They are currently where did I saw them? Where'd they go?
Maybe they're not.
No. Oh, did they not put out a?
They might not have a.
Oh, they didn't. They didn't do a Smash team. Well, that's why we didn't see them.
Okay, so yeah, we've got in our regional, we'll have UW, Green Bay, Varsity, JV, Lakeland, and us. And so hopefully next year Lawrence is able to get a squad in, and we hope to have a JV squad in too. So our region is growing within the WEC, which is quite exciting.
Yep. And then I do believe Lawrence does have a Overwatch. Yes. Yep. So we'll be seeing them for Overwatch at least on the 18th of April here. Man, yeah. Carthage, MSOE, Stout, Whitewater, actually both Stout squads, top 5, and both MSOE squads top 5. The JVs for Stout and MSOE are tied. So as we're waiting for the paperwork, I'm going to catch up on chat. Lit Gremlin 1, let's go. Thank you for joining us for the first time chat there. Glad to see you in the chat. Mombiskis, he'll be a senior next year. He's got his heart set on trade school, and I'm not sad at all about keeping one kid close to home.
Yep.
You know what? Can't argue with that.
Yep, I get that. And we had a nice conversation. It sounded like he just got accepted into a program where he can get some dual credits while he's in high school. So that's always an awesome opportunity.
Yep, and actually we did throw him on the squad last night.
Yep.
for some practice games. He ran tank because Premier Rank was actually at football practice. So he ran tank for a while in some ranked games. Did quite well, actually. We were very pleased. We are back in the action. We're going into a Flashpoint map with New Junk City. And I like this map. We do well on this map. This map makes me happy.
Yeah.
Yep. And yes, Dre, we did have a little black screen of doom moment there. It was our match progress screen not wanting to load correctly, so thank you for that. Should be good going forward. Let's see, where are we? Blue is to my right. There they are. They're going to start all the way over there. WC is going to start all the way over there. They want to get over to this big robot. They have a trek to make here as I come out and around. There they are. That door you can go through. Everything else you can't. And we're off. All right. Premier Rank has switched over to a Diva. Pongade still rolling with the Genji. Ruby's still on the Emery. Biskies, I don't know that character name. Don't do that to me. Haven't seen Biskies play that one before. But here comes WLC. And the initial damage exchange started off in Red Hawk's favor, but Ruby is down. Try and move over here so we can actually see the... Oh, there's a big thing in my way. Out of my way, big thing. Oh, there are no good angles on this map. Hang on. We're gonna do the thing I don't like doing. Come here, Premier Rank. Ah, come here. Oh, you're killing me. Why are you not? There we go. We'll jump on with Mark for a moment here. Premier Rank in the tank role. Like Diva just jumped out of the mech. And WLC on point. Red Hawk's going to have to work their way back into the building. Snack throwing down some fire, but focusing on that target. They can get him, whittle him down very quick. Let's see. Cheese a little too far in for a support player. Mir is back in the mech. Goes for the charge, doesn't get it, but Squidgy's out. 45% and climbing. What? Lightning?
They just turned off, maybe.
Oh, somebody turned off the lights at Hop Stadium. Oh,
nope,
that was lightning. we were under a tornado watch until 8 o'clock, so. Red Hawks capturing on point A. Sorry, we got distracted by the weather. And Red Hawks capturing up on A point. I'm going to go find... Let's grab Biskies real quick.
Dre, we are looking forward to getting on our Smash squad, and I'm not going to say you're on JV. We're going to have a nice, good tryout. Look like we have some good players coming up. So we'll kind of see who our varsity and our JV squads will be.
Should have enough for both, though, this next season. Very much looking forward to that. Premier Rank playing up just enough to keep the WLC Warriors a little aggroed on. Cheese is going to try and put some damage down range and heal up Pongade, who's getting in the mix with Tracer now. Wow, everybody's playing people I don't normally see them play. We are at 95% here on the point. We're going to drop into overtime. We are just looking for Red Hawks to clear WLC off the point, and this will be scored for us. Nope, it switched. My apologies. They didn't clear anybody off. They gave up the point. It's me and my big mouth. And overtime for WLC, and is Cheese going to try and touch grass? He did it, and he's dead. It's a suicide not really needed there. This is a flashpoint map, so it is the first team to control 3 points here on the map out of the 5 that are available. And our next flashpoint is going to be right there. I'm looking for a gray outline, and it took me a while. In the tank here, this one's a little bit easier to see the action on. That was Sun with the ulti, took out Biscuits and Cheese. Pongade gets Sun back for it. Squidgy takes Premier rank. Flashpoint is open. WLC is capturing. Let's see here.
And the Red Hawks are coming in as a 5. Got 2 ults up. Pongade 3 ults up. Pongade, Ethan, and Biscuits. We'll see how they decide to pop these off in conjunction with each other. Maximize the efficiency here, and we've got Biscuits is down, Pongade is down after having dropped ult, and Ruby is down, and Cheese is down.
Premier rank's got to back off hard, ends up getting dropped. Sun took both the mech. Well, Sun took the mech. Crimson Killa took Diva directly. Thunderstorm rolling in on us here. (89, 90%). Red Hawks coming back in the room. Mark's moving up quick. Rush throws out an ulti, picks up Cheese. Sun picks up Ruby. Rush picks up Biscuits. Crimson Killa takes Premier rank. Rush finishes the job, and Snack takes Pongade. That is point number 2 captured.
Flashpoint, the Ducks.
Get ourselves flown out here. We'll tag up with our Red Hawks on their way to the next point. Down here. Underneath the walkway here on this big old fan. Trying to work their way in. WLC has held good position so far tonight on this flashpoint map. Crimson Killa's got a lot of health off. Getting the support now. Premier rank is down. Sun, Crimson Killa, and Squidgy have ults. Squidgy used theirs. Ruby and Cheese carrying ults right now. Red Hawks need to work their way in. WLC has point captured 20% and rising. Ruby's down, Cheese is down. %, and rising yet on this point. This would be match point for this game. Oops. Mixed up my up and down buttons. Crimson Killa and Snack take down Pongade. Sun gets Ruby. We are on point. Almost captured. We're at 99%. We hit the overtime. So close to being captured, but the entire WLC squad is on point, clears out, and overtime will drop. Game 2 is going to go to WLC. Coach is going to head out to the arena floor here real quick. we're going to get Overwatch Squad to take a quick break here for us. Feels like we're in a little bit of quicksand. Need to take a breath, take a step back, reassess before we continue forward here. Because sometimes that is just what needs to be done. So let's catch up here real quick. Mom Biscuits makes him practice with her quite a bit. I bet. Well, he was holding his own along with the rest of our Overwatch squad. So very, very happy to see him on. I also asked him because I believe he plays on PlayStation more often than PC, or not on PC at all by the sounds of things. But he got on one of our Alienware Aurora R16s here in the nest, and I went, well, what do you think? Do you like our computers? And he goes, oh my God, everything's so clear. So it seems to be kind of the main comment we get from any students that join us who are primarily console players. As soon as we get them on these machines, we give them a nice 360 hertz refresh rate, and some nice high-end graphics cards to pump everything at them, and they are very, very pleased. So let's take a look. Oop, nope, I need to update that. My apologies. Running too many switches at once. And 3-0. Yep. Okay. There we go. All the things. WLC took that one 3-0. And we're going to be coming up on game 3 in a little while here. And while we wait, Coach was talking earlier about our Accepted Student Day here on campus. That is, in fact, tomorrow, as we were saying. That's going to be a day for all the students that are currently accepted, just like it sounds, to come on campus and check things out. They've got a pretty nice setup of events. They're going to get a welcome into Ripon College from our campus leadership in Great Hall in the morning. They're going to get parents are going to go to a parent panel in the MLK room. Students are going to get future Redhawks welcome from other students in the building there in Great Hall at that same time. Then there will be an actual student panel where they'll get to actually talk to current students. Then they'll break off for kind of a choose your own adventure moment where they can the students can go and shadow one of our Catalyst classes, which is kind of a unique item here to Ripon. We don't have general gen ed stuff. We have Catalyst. And then there's also a financial aid workshop and campus tour there. They get to have lunch with everybody. They get to meet some faculty members and check out some of our spaces. And then we get into the good stuff. We get to the first look fair. And that's where Coach and I come into this all the way at 2:00 in the afternoon, which is fine. We have our day jobs. We still got to do around campus. I've got a nice spread of meetings before that, but our plan is to have our table set up in Great Hall at the First Look Fair, along with a few other of our organizations and teams and such around campus, and we'll have a couple of our Nintendo Switches hooked up to monitors up there so that some of the accepted students who are on campus can get some Mario Kart and some Smash Brothers in. We'll have some of our team up there with us so that they can meet some of our roster and just kind of get an idea of what it looks like to be at Ripon College. So got Lit Gremlin, nice map too. Good team fights from WLC. I absolutely agree. They were sticking together quite well. They were taking their target priority perfectly and keeping us fended off. And Mom Biscuits, yes, PS5. Yeah, I thought he said he was playing on a PlayStation. We had a great moment. We got him hooked up with a PlayStation controller to play with because of that, and which he was very relieved for. He was a little nervous about playing on keyboard and mouse, just because he's not used to it. And I jumped in. I got off the Smash Brothers stream and I went and jumped in on one of our rigs out in the main arena so that I could start getting all those Discord streams I was talking about before, and take a look at where folks were at in the squad. And everybody's like, why is your mic sound so weird? And I'm like, why does your mic sound weird? What are you doing to our rigs, man? Like, you just sat down and now things are being weird. What's going on? And I went and took a look at it, and I'm like, I don't know what's going on, like why your mic sounds so weird. And I caught it pretty quickly when we had connected the PlayStation controller. PlayStation controllers for PS5s actually have microphones in them, so he was suddenly on comms through the controller instead of the mic on the handset, which was kind of a fun little, didn't know that did that last night. So your mic is muted, just so you know.
Thank you.
So just keeping our audience entertained with talking about Nate getting on our rigs last night and
Yep.
PlayStation controller being his microphone, which I didn't know it did that by default. Now I know. So, how are we feeling out there, Coach?
We had a little player substitution this week for things outside of esports, and it seems like we are trying to kind of figure out the combination that will work best for us moving forward.
That makes sense.
And yeah, Madison doesn't love the support role, but is doing it for the team at this point, so we appreciate that. But yeah, just kind of first year program issues, a little bit of just not having all the roles tapped out and players having to hop around quite a bit more than what they would like. But spirits, working on getting our spirits back up, staying positive, working on things that you have worked on with them this week throughout practice. Target prio, comms, and not letting them just kind of escape with a little bit of health. We saw that quite a bit those first few matches, so making sure to finish off what we started, and then moving on to the next target. So hopefully we see a little bit improvement here going to the next game.
That is what we're after. We're going to have to sweep 3 in a row here for Red Hawks to pull out the win tonight. Not impossible by any means, but it'll definitely be an uphill fight here at this point. We're going to get our squad moving on it here in just a little bit. Very much looking forward to just getting back in the groove, like we we're talking about with that substitution. We had a fairly well-planned team comp until that switch up, and yeah, just working through the new, is definitely part of the game on this one. So see where we're at. I see Esperanza is selected. Trying to confirm if that's what we're playing or if we're just hanging out there for a minute. Lit Gremlin, not running Vendetta feels crazy, but I get it. I refuse to play her too. The original comp here on our squad was pretty fervently banning Vendetta at every possible moment. So yeah, we don't have anyone that plays Vendetta too much here. Where am I? There I am. I'm looking for a rule book.
5-minute break.
No, I was looking for map selection because my brain said Esperanza was allowed. Yeah, it is. It is a valid push map. I thought so. Wasn't sure. See if that's what they're going to run or not. Yeah, there we go. All right, so
Welcome to Esports. Initiating match.
Esperanza. Change our view. There we go. All right. You don't really see Esperanza too much. we normally see the Coliseum. So this is a push map. For anybody that hasn't seen a push map before, I'll give you a real quick rundown. We've got our awesome little robot here in the middle. And the teams are going to come in and try and control this robot just like any other control point you've seen so far. And when they control it, it's going to run towards the barricade of their color here. When they have it move to the barricade of their color, the robot is going to push it down the road and try and get to 2 different control points. This is the first control point. When that happens, the team's spawn location will move up to their forward location, and then they just have to get it around the corner and down the street to the final location in order to win the map. We're going to have WLC coming out of this location. We're going to have our Red Hawks coming out of the other one, and I can't go over that roof. That's really annoying. Here they come. Premier rank on Reinhardt, which is what I was waiting to see here tonight. We've got Cheese backing him up now, and we are in a firefight already through the square here. Rush coming in on the side, and Snack and the Hamster Ball of Doom hanging out in the background as well. Gonna do some backline harrying here. Red Hawks on the push already. Controlling bot so far. I see a turret, a teleport down on the right there. Rush is, I'm not sure if that timed out or if Rush actually got rid of that. But yeah, this is not a bad start. We're moving. I'm seeing Crimson Killa losing health in the background there. Rush is a little deep. Ruby gets rid of Rush, needs to come back. Who is hanging out in the back here? Is that Snack? Yeah, that's Snack. Snack is trying to harry the backfield here as much as possible. Certainly doing a good job of being annoying. And we are almost to point 1. Sun coming in now, getting caught by one of the turrets that was set up on the arch there. That's a great way to get them to back off. And that hamster needs to go. Point 1 has been captured. No. Yes? No. Are you on? You are on. Okay. I'm like, is it on? Is it off? No, it's on. So we've got point 1 captured. Robot getting taken over by WLC is going to start running back. Pongane's up top along with Cheese. Need to get rid of the hamster. 2 items down in the road. Premier rank is taking some swings at Snack. Shields up, goes for the charge, doesn't catch anybody. Squidgy is going to just keep pushing that bot. Premier rank's going to come back. Keeping an eye out for the hamster. Premier rank's surrounded, needs to get out of there, does so. Still losing health. They ran him down. So, WLC working on pushing up to their first checkpoint. Everybody's going to take the shortcut. All right, I wasn't sure if anybody was going to try and flank. Sun and Rush hanging out on... So, I'm sorry. Sun and Crimson Killa hanging out up top. Aiming in through the windows. WLC does not get to their checkpoint yet. Red Hawks trying to take back control, push that robot back. Successful so far. Snack has... I don't think I've seen Snack go down yet, have you?
Mm-mm. Not this one. Snack is literally coming in like a wrecking ball and then retreating back. Very sneaky, sir.
Very sneaky, yes, absolutely, Mr. Deeds. I agree entirely. We need to deal with the hamster, but keeping control pretty well yet. That move of the harsh drop down from that hamster character that Snack was playing right there, that thump, pretty dangerous because it's more AoE than anything, so you can catch a few people all at once. But WLC, while aggressive, is not getting the damage in right now. A bunch of bombs down, though. Ruby got taken out by one of them. Robot still on the push. Premier rank with the shield on the Reinhardt, trying to move it up. Trying to keep an eye on Snack here. Cheese gets caught from behind by Snack. Who else was just there? I swear we were looking at two of ours, and then we were only looking at one. Pongade is working on the hamster, it looks like. Premier rank also trying to get in, see if he'll go for a charge and a stun. Doesn't get him. Charge cancels. Trying to keep control of the robot as much as possible, doing a pretty decent job of it. Redhawks looking at 5 minutes, just under 5 minutes left on the clock here on this map. WLC has regrouped. Snack has left the hamster behind. I don't know whose ult that was. Was that Sun's? No, that was Pongade's. No, whose was that? Sun's.
Sun.
Yeah.
Yep.
I heard a voice line. I just didn't see who popped it.
Rush coming from the back line. But it's
Biscuits
taken
takes
down.
care of that.
Yep.
Yep. Squidgy trying to pop control of the bot. Do we have 1, 2, 3, 4? Oh, Ruby's down. I'm looking for Premier Rank's on it. Bisky's on it. Snack's getting in the way again. Pongaday's coming in hard. Sun takes down Pongaday. Ult out from Bisky's. Cheese down currently. Premier Rank still trying to hold on to the bot, getting shot in the back. Gets dropped, we lose control, but that was probably enough time for everybody to move up. Rush is going to work off the top here. 3 out of the 5 Redhawks coming in on this side. I see Premier Rank back there. Who are we missing? Missing somebody.
Ruby?
Ruby.
No.
No, Ruby's right there.
There you go.
Oh, there
We
we
got
go.
5.
Now we got all 5. They're a lot easier to keep track of on campus. They really do all stick together.
Yeah. The horde of esports players coming in.
Usually. Yeah. Oh, Premier Rank getting absolutely melted there. Holds on. Shields lost. We've got everybody down. That's full wipe. And WLC snags their point. Robot takes a break and starts pushing again. WLC coming up on matched distance. You'll see on the red side of the scale at the top middle of the screen. The gray silhouette there is the Redhawks current barricade distance. The furthest barricade shows up as that silhouette on the opposing side. Bot was contested. Looks like Biskies is going to try and pick it up. Rush picks up 2 with the ulti from Reaper. Snack picks up Premier. Rush on Biskies. This is swung the other way for sure. That yellow line is the matching distance. I'm getting caught on buildings. Redhawks take control for a moment. Contested. We're going to see if they get it moving. Most of the WLC is in the back lines to the Redhawks, and the Redhawks are moving on. Pongade up top. Goes to teleport.
Ult up for Biskies, but WLC's got an ult up. Oh, but they are down. Sun's got their ult up. Gonna look for a big engage here by Sun. Yep. And Sun's taking down 3.
That was a big clear from Sun.
Mm-hmm.
Bot heads back on the run. Red Hawks are on the point.
Good takedown is Snack.
There's Bisky's ulti as well. Need a little heal up. There we go. Cleared out 3 of the 5 from WLC. WLC has to back it up hard. Working on Squidgy. There goes Squidgy down as well. They are going to have to rally back at spawn for a moment. Run, robot, run. Turrets going up. Premier Rank has ult. Here comes WLC. Premier Rank's gonna drop it here, but I do hear a Bastion ult from Sun. Didn't catch anybody fully. Snack got Premier Rank. Rush got Pongade. Rush got Ruby. Robot's heading back. And this is a push map, folks. It's a whole heck of a lot of back and forth. And we are in overtime. So yeah, I believe the overtime rules on this, if we can take control of the bot, we can take it here. But if it pushes the same or beyond, it'll be WLCs. So we need to touch grass real hard here, and Red Hawks are doing it. Just need to clear. Touch grass, come on. Biskies! And WLC takes the push map and the win overall here tonight. That is going to do it, folks. 3-0. Play of the game on game 3 is going to Sun as Bastion. I assume it's going to be that 3 spot there. Yep. Here, and I'm going to deny the spam message trying to be dumped into our chat right now. All right, we're going to flip back over here. We want to once again thank everyone for joining us this evening here for Overwatch with Ripon College Red Hawks Esports. You can catch us next week on Tuesday for more Overwatch, where we'll be playing.
Not sure yet.
No idea yet. Yeah,
We'll let you know on Monday.
we will let you know on Monday. We absolutely will. We will get our opponents out on our socials. You can always find us on Instagram and Twitter. Cyberhawks Esports is what we show up on there. But you can find all the links to our socials, to contacting Coach and myself if you're interested in coming on over here to Ripon and playing for us, and all those fun things. If you go to riponredhawks.com. That just leaves one thing left to say. Good luck. Have fun. We'll see you next time.
Thanks, everybody.